Hello, my name is Rakan. I am a fifth-year architecture student. I have no engineering background. I suck at math, but I really want to fix my bike, and we're gonna do that. This bike right here, this ugly looking bike. It's a 2018 X22 Venom Motorsports Canadian/Chinese motorcycle, and it seems to be almost about raining soon. Pretty bad weather today. Now, I do not know how to video properly or vlog or anything. Kind of like a new thing for me, but I spent a lot of money for this camera and I intend on using it. The whole idea with this sort of project is to fix this bike that I've let rot in my garage for the past 8 years, and I really just want to bring it back. It was my first bike, but I'm just, stupid for buying it because now I'm dealing with the repercussions of how shitty it is, right? It's really hot today. It's like 90 degrees today and it's about to rain. I got to get my bikes in soon, but I really wanted to get this intro in because Loki forgot to do it before dismantling the bike. But yeah, the whole idea is to bring this bike back to life with no knowledge of how to do so. Join me. We're back. Losing a bit of daylight. I gotta move the car to get the bikes out again, and then we'll continue on the bike.
This is a time lapse, yes?
Yo, it's me. So, we'll start off. Just wanted to give a heads up that my front forks are leaking. Forks are leaking. Haha, great. So that'll need to be fixed as well. I will update you as I go with this bike. A little update chat. My boy Yusuf coming in clutch. It's weak. What if we jump it from your car?
You have cables.
Leads? We got the motorcycle to crank. The starter's good. Solenoid seems to be bad. So we basically bypassed the solenoid with a screwdriver, right? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying my best because I'm trying to be as accurate as possible with knowing the knowledge that I know. Now we're just going to bypass it again, but with a better battery. All right, guys. It's currently 10:30, 11 maybe. Got the bike running. I'm just an idiot and I didn't even think of jumping the battery. We ended up jumping the battery and it worked. So I feel really dumb. But then again, guys, I am not mechanically nor electrically inclined. I have no idea. I'm really bad with batteries. Very bad with mechanical things. Problems now I'm facing with this bike. I need to figure out the problem with the gearing. I think there's some wear and tear on the gear shifter. There might be a slight problem with the idle screw, and the throttle is acting very early, past 3,000 RPMs. I think I'm gonna call it a day and try to get this bike running with a new battery. I'm gonna get that on order. I guess tune in when I get this bike fixed. Catch you guys later. Now, I will apologize for the previous clips as I didn't really get much footage of us really jump starting the bike or anything. I'm sure I got a clip of it running and I'll add that in here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the next day. It's time to get the bike out once more. Let's do that. All right, here's the bike out. Today, we will be adding a bigger sprocket to the bike. This will help engage the bike's gearing. I intend on adding this because I want to not be in first gear at 11 miles per hour, which is already high RPM for this bike. It just will help with the gearing and doesn't help with top speed, so that's a bummer, but I may or may not add a nibby 26mm carburetor to this Chinese Canadian bike and racing air intake. I think that's the route I want to take with this bike. Just my goal with this bike is to get it up and running, let my friends practice on it, since this bike was my first bike and I jumped from that bike to a 2016 Harley Davidson with stock amount of 1600 cc's modified to 1800 cc's. Big jump for a beginner, but I've had a long history of riding before, so it wasn't too big of a transition. I really just want my best friends, two of them. I already got my other best friend My day one was to start riding, and he got his own bike, and we've been riding ever since. But my other friends that are a little more weary of the motorcycling world need a little more convincing, so I was like, oh, I have a bike, I might as well train my friends on this bike, because I really don't care what happens to this bike. Honestly, once my friends learn, I'm just gonna sell it. So I just want a different project than this. I want to get onto an actual sports bike, get away from the cruisers, because that's my dad's niche. I love the cruisers, I love the fat boy. It's so sick. I got really lucky getting this bike. But I definitely want to move on to a Ninja or 600cc bike, and obviously not unalive myself. Today we're gonna add a 17-tooth sprocket to this bike, and no, I have no idea how to do it. I am going to rely on YouTube. The tools I'll be using for today consist of, we have a 8mm, and then we have a 10mm socket. Then I don't even know the correct words for this. I'll be using a 3/4 inch wrench, which is equivalent to a 19mm socket, and I forgot what you call this tool, to be honest, but we're using this tool to grip the other side of the rear axle that is equivalent to 17mm socket. So let's do that. Here I'm loosening the axle, the rear axle, 19mm socket on the right side, 17mm on the left side. Now we're working on the left side of the bike. By loosening the bolts on the left side rear, you'll be able to tension the bike chain properly. And the right side is to straighten out the rear tire. Now for this next part, you're gonna take the 10mm socket and remove the sprocket from the chain. And this is easier done when you loosen up the chain. So that's what I'll be doing next. Right now though, I'll be munching on some food. Now for this portion here, I recommend some gloves. We'll be taking this 8mm nut and this 8mm nut down here. And then inside this cover is the stock sprocket. Inside there will be 2 bolts that are 10mm that you'll take out and replace the old sprocket with the new 17-tooth sprocket.
Trying at the same shit. Kinda tired, tryna give a fuck. Saving grace has never hit the same end. I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah.
This is what it looks like. We have 2 10mm. I recommend using gloves for this. Chain all the way going back there.
Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Trying at the same shit. Kinda tired, tryna give a fuck. Saving grace has never hit the same end. I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah. Said I've been running out of luck, yeah.
I'm just lining up the flange on the 17-tooth now. I recommend using Loctite on these, but I don't have Loctite, so I'm gonna run the risk of it loosening. But you know, I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna just go with it. So guys, a little bit of an update. My father ended up coming back home from work and we got the bike up and running. See here that the bike is running with a battery we just found. No, he stalled it. We jerry-rigged a battery that we've happened to find that works. It's good? It's good, huh? Yeah. Yeah. So did the sprocket make a difference?
Yeah.
Let's go. Went for a little test drive, and honestly, I'm surprised it's still running. Honestly, can't believe it that this thing's working. I just gave it a run up and down the street and stuff, and honestly, I'm so happy. This thing's insane. Like, it's so bad, but it's so good. Oh man. Hello. It's me, editor Rakan. I just wanted to say this is kind of an intro to this YouTube channel. I kind of just want to vlog random stuff, and with this new YouTube channel, I know I'll be starting from basically nothing, scratch. I don't intend on getting any views, any subscribers. I have no idea where this is gonna go. It's kind of just for fun, to be honest. If you can't see already, I'm in the midst of editing the video. I'm just finishing it up basically. For those of you that are curious if I ever taught my best friends, indeed I did. I got a few clips, but they requested that I don't show them on YouTube. I think coming up, I'm going on a trip, a small Canada trip, and I am going to try to vlog / document that experience as well. If you're wondering who I am, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish, it's just me being me. That's basically it. There's no real goal with this YouTube channel. You know, who knows, from like, 5 years time or whatever. I'm not sure how long I'd be able to do YouTube for, if it grows to something bigger, which I would be so grateful for, honestly. Some more context about me real quick. My name is Rakan. I am a 5th year architecture student. I intend on finishing my architecture degree, getting my architecture license, and vlogging as much as possible. It's kind of late for me, to be honest, at least it feels late for me to be joining the YouTube world. In this video, it's more so of like testing the grounds, seeing how I feel with YouTube and being recorded, and it's already kind of out of my comfort zone. I am not one to be like, oh yeah, I'm good to start recording and put my face on camera, but that's like never been me. So this is really like also kind of getting me through my stage fright, and it's kind of fun, to be honest. I never thought I'd enjoy vlogging or documenting myself doing something. I hope the future holds something cool, and that with the possible people / subscribers that would join me on that journey of me just documenting whatever. I hope it's something worth watching, honestly. And another big portion of me documenting my, I guess, youth, I'm 21 by the way, is kind of for my future self and the possible family that I intend on having later on. Having to speak this all out loud is already kind of weird for me, especially having to post this on YouTube. I just wanted to kind of put an outro to this video, explaining who I am, what I'm trying to do, how I'm trying to live. I hope you guys enjoy. So far I edit my videos on my own, so I know my editing skills are top notch and all, but I love criticism, it being positive or negative criticism. I'm curious to what the YouTube community holds for somebody like me, I suppose. And let me know if you guys want to see more of my dumb adventures, my dumb awe, Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.